Hi everyone. We're going to write absolute value inequalities according to a one-dimensional graph, and we're going to draw inequalities on a number line, both in one dimension. So we're going to get started, and they might give you a graph like this, and this is going to be our x. So the way you would write this is x is less than or equal to 0. Because it's all numbers less than or equal to 0. Okay? Now, the next one, again, we're talking about x. We notice that x is in between -1 and 4. It doesn't equal it because we have an open circle here. So all values between -1 and 4. And that's how you would write the inequality. If it was if the circle was colored in, you could put the equal. The next one is x is greater than 1. All numbers bigger than 1, including 1.00001. So we can get very, very close to 1, but like this, we can get very, very close to 1, but it can't equal 1. This one would be x is less than -3. So it could be -3.0000 and so forth. 1, very close to 3, but it can't equal 3. And I have this one. This one is all real numbers, and we can just write this as x is in between -infinity and infinity. Okay, I want to do one more. It can never equal infinity, by the way, just so you know. And you can never equal infinity because you can always go higher than infinity. Let's do one more real quick because I don't think we did too many of these. So let's go like -3 here, put a 0 here and a 2. I'm going to do an open interval here and closed interval here. And I want to do all values in between here. So basically I'm just going to write x is in between -3 and 2. It can't equal 2, but it can equal 3 because this is a closed circle here, closed interval. Now we have to graph these. So we have d is in between, so I guess this line is going to be called d now. The distance is in between -5 and 3, so I'm just going to randomly kind of approximate relatively how this should be placed on the graph. It can't equal -5, so I do open circle. It can't equal 3, so I do open circle. But it's all numbers in between, getting very, very close to 3 and -5, but it can't equal it. Okay, and this one, it's all numbers, the distance between -8 and -4. So I'm going to place a -8 here and maybe -4 here. It can equal it, so I'm going to close these circles up. Make sure I close them up really good because it can't equal it. And my pen won't let me do it. Alright, this is supposed to be closed. And it's all values in between. Next one, we have n is in between 4 and 13, so I'll do something like this, kind of approximate it. It can equal it, so I'm going to close the circles, and it's all values in between. All right, now I'll do one more, and let's make something up. So this was the number line. Let's do another one that's in. So n is in between -1 and 5. It can equal 5, but not -1. So I'm going to place a 0 to give me the balance. I have -1, and I'll place 5 down here somewhere. It can't equal 1, but it can equal -5. And then it's all values in between. The next video is going to be solving inequalities, solving for x.